Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So let's check what we have for upcoming week. First pair is AUDCAD. As we see here on the weekly chart, price is retesting right now 36 EMA. So what can happen is that we might get bounced and price will go up again because it looks like a long steep 1 to 3 or we'll have a little bit bigger retracement still because of this powerful and strong move. If we pay attention for weekly time frame, our trend line was broken. So we might have trend change, but we see price broke the trend line and basically went up without any retracement, 1,500 pip. So maybe retracement back to the 36 EMA is not good enough, and we will still get a little bit deeper retracement and then continuation of this up move. We will see. Right now, prices on the profit zone, so it's good for us to take longs. Next resistance is up here. If we pay attention to current level, there is also a little bit of support zone, and next support area is here. Yeah, so this is our next goal in case if price continues to go down. So what we have is option for short scenario. Price is making this daily short 1 to 3. So whenever price breaks this 2 to 3 line, we can look for short entries and target first previous lows, because we know that around this level we have support. So this is our goal. In case of the breakout, price can continue to go to this zone. If price breaks this trend line, definitely we can look for buys and then try to target this resistance. We also have some resistance on the daily chart here. So we see that this is good level for price to make continuation of the main direction or still made those bigger retracements. Yeah, so we have to wait patiently to see that price is breaking this trend line, and whenever we have breakout, we can think about short entries. We can also look for aggressive scalping strategies. So after retracement on the 1 hour chart back to the 36 EMA, or if we adjust a little bit this trend line which we have here, you can still look for long entries. Yes, you look for profit zone and then you look for lower time frame entries and try to target this level. Yes, if there is still enough room. If we see retracement from this point to this point, there's still like 50 pips. So like you said, only for scalping. Yes, that's all what we can do. If it's too aggressive for you to trade in this zone, you simply wait for breakouts of those two areas and then you look for entries. Next pair is Aussie dollar, US dollar. Similar situation. Almost we have a weekly support level here. We have weekly resistance level around this zone here. If we pay attention, our weekly trend line was also broken, but the same situation like on Aussie dollar CAD, that we might have maybe we'll see this retracement a little bit deeper, not only to this support or 36 EMA. In this case, our level of support is a little bit lower here. So we go to daily chart and we will see that price is stuck in this wedge here. So the easiest or the best way to trade is to simply wait for breakout of this trend line or this support. This is the most conservative approach to trade this, but we can also trade in this small area if we have enough room, and this might be like 90-80 pips possible move. So aggressively we can wait for this trend line breakout and then start to look for short entries. For example, we go to 1 hour time frame, and whenever price starts to break this trend line, plus we also have a little bit of support here, then we can look for short entries on the lower time frames. For example, 15-minute chart, a 5-minute, or you can wait for a 1 hour chart, 1 to 3 here, and then if you have enough room, you can look for short entries, or you can combine 1 hour chart 1 to 3s with lower time frame entries. Yes, otherwise, if it's not placed for you, you simply wait for breakouts of this trend line or of this support. You have next possible levels of stop, so we have your targets. EURUSD. This on the weekly chart we see that had some problems, but it looks it might go up. However, Price already retested this resistance area, but it still can continue to go up. Yes, we also had this area of support here, and if we pay attention to trend line, yes, we will see that we have also this trend line. Yeah? So it's still climbing up. Yes, it's still climbing up. Also, monthly chart, if we pay attention, is a monthly long 1 to 3. But we see that this move was really strong up and then really and went back again to the same area where this started. Yeah. So we go to daily chart, and what we have on the daily looks promising right now. We have this, so whenever we see that price is retracing back to this daily trend line, daily 36, we also have a little bit of support area here where price is right now, but we also have support a little bit lower if we pay attention. Yeah? So this is area of support still, which we have. So we can definitely look for possible buys around this level and then try to target this resistance. In case if price breaks this trend line, maybe short entries, but right now difficult to say for me. If we have breakout, if we have everything in place, then short entries and target this area, so trend line and support level. However, in between we have next support zone here, so we have to be a little bit careful because price still can react. Yes, but maybe we'll have anyway good risk reward. So right now we wait. If price of course makes here double bottom and spikes and continue to go up, of course we look for buys and target this. And aggressive traders, scalpers, they have opportunity to look for possible short scenarios after retracement of this 1 hour chart 1 to 3. You go to lower time frames and you look for short entries, and your target of course is this daily trend line. However, if we pay attention to this will be aggressive really, because if we have retracement back to the 36 EMA, we have still this support level. So price is not making new lower lows. So if we decide to look for short entries in the retracement, we should remember that we have to pay attention for this area to manage our trade. Yeah, so break even, some profits, something we have to take here. Yeah. If of course price breaks this and continue to go down every single retracement, as long as we have good risk reward back to this trend line, is good to take trades in the retracement. So a little bit aggressive, like all like general. Yes, because we don't trade in with the main direction, which is long right now, but we trade in the retracement. GBP US dollar. What we see on the weekly is long weekly 1 to 3. We have previous highs, which also is and acts like a resistance level. We have trend line here. We have this long 1 to 3, so we might have continuation to target to reach this resistance level, and we also have this support zone here. So right now GBP US dollar is pointing up. If we adjust our trend line, we will see that we have this. So we know that our 2 to 3 line from the weekly was broken. Yes, price is struggling, but it's still trying to go up. Daily chart looks like we might have breakout. Yes, so it can go up. And what we have on the 4-hour chart right now is the price is making 4-hour chart 1 to 3. However, we see that this price action here is not so nice because we have up moves, down, breakout to the 36, undecision. Right now it looks a little bit better. So if we see that price is breaking this 2 to 3 line, then of course you can take it on the 4-hour chart, entry, stop loss, or we go to lower time frames, like for example 15-minute time frame. And whenever we see that price is breaking this trend line, it's making new higher high, higher low, then we can look for buys definitely. Yes, also on the 1-hour chart, if you get this, you look for longs. No short entries here. No point. If we have deeper retracement and price won't break this trend line, we can still look for same situation, long entries as a bounce on this daily trend line. If price breaks this trend line, then we can look for short entries and target this support here. Yeah, so those are opportunities for us. And last pair, I don't have much this week. USDN, weekly time frame, still pressure is for short, but we see that it's really ugly chart on the weekly. We have spikes, up and downs. We don't have clean moves, clean direction. Weekly chart, sorry, daily chart, also not so clear, but recently we get some volatility, and what we see that price reached area of support level. We also have this trend line. So what we can say, okay, we wait for bigger retracement back to this area, and then again we look for short entries to target this. Exactly the same happened here. Yes, price retested, then retested support, retested 36 trend line, and then went down. So exactly the same we can wait for here, or if we would like to trade, like you said, scalping, intraday trading, price right now is respecting 36. Every single breakout of this trend line opens our door for short entries. I know that we have support level here, but we also have previous spike here. So price can still, maybe we'll try to retest this, and if yes, we still have good target like 80 pips. Yeah. So we go to 1 hour time frame, and whenever price starts to break this trend line, we can look for short entries. And because this is kind of the daily wedge, so we can expect this retracement back to this area. We can also say that, and prices on the 36 EMA here, we can also say that, okay, if price breaks this resistance here, together with the 36 EMA, we can discuss, or we can look for possible long scenarios. Yeah, so you wait for this trend line, this resistance breakout, and this trend line breakout, and then we look, of course, for long or short entries. Yes, so this is what we have. Like I said, not many pairs. Market still is without decisions. Of course, we have to remember that in around 1 week we have election in US, so also market probably prepares for that. We also have virus situation, new restriction in the countries, so also not easy to trade. So try to choose trades wisely, and also if you don't see clean move, clear directions, don't trade. Yes, or just lower your risk. Yeah, so those 5 pairs for me right now looks good. So I hope you enjoy this weekly forecast, and if you have any questions, of course, feel free to contact us, and wish you a wonderful week, and talk to you soon. Bye.